Hello and good evening everyone. I am Navriti Sharma, prenatal and postnatal coach. So happy independence to all of you. Today we are going to celebrate a wonderful session of mantra chanting, liberating ourselves, celebrating our life, celebrating our souls. So we have Miss Bindya Chaudhary, who is a 500-hour yoga internationally certified with Yoga Alliance and a meditation and chanting expert. So let's wait for her to join in. It's taking time for her to join in. Till then, let me tell you what is mantra chanting and what are the bases of it. So you must have known that ancient times we have been reciting certain mantras, certain affirmations that is now very popular in Western world. But mantra chanting has been an ancient practice with India and yogis. So it has been a very regular thing, but for a generation like us who doesn't know what it is, why it is happening, and what effect does it do on us, and when we are pregnant, pregnant women especially, what is the effect of mantra chanting, how we can raise our vibrations, how we can affect our baby with positivity through mantra chanting, and what great and tremendous effects it has on our bodies and our own minds, on our minds. So today we'll attend this wonderful session by knowing about mantra and practicing a little of mantra chanting with wonderful Bindya Chaudhary. I'm just waiting for her to join in. Hello, how are you? So yeah, what I have known is mantra is made with two words. So yes, hello Bindya ma'am, how are you? Good
Hi,
evening.
I'm good. Very good. And first of all, I must tell everybody, I wanted to wish everybody happy Independence Day.
Thank you, you
That's
too. It's
very
a wonderful occasion to
Yeah.
do this, I suppose.
And it's very nice of you that you chose this day. Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
special day.
it
It
was
was
a
a
great
special reason.
coincidence.
Yeah. That's good of you. Yeah. It was your idea.
Yes, ma'am. So Bindya ma'am, tell me something about yourself. Viewers would love to know about how your journey started and what it is all about.
My journey. I was always sort of spiritually inclined,
Right,
and from the very start. And though I come from a doctor's family, but my inclination was always towards classical music, wherein
right.
my parents were, they were not very much into music, but I don't know how I was born with that trait, I think. And I have done my postgrad in vocal classical, and then
Wow.
after that I ran. I was very fond of children, so I ran a kindergarten for good 15, 16 years, wherein I have good this thing with me, talent kello, um, skill kello, to understand a mother and the child and their bonding and everything.
Right.
And then after that, I was always into yoga from the time of Dhirendra Brahmachari.
Right.
That was when that was in 80, 83, 84. So, but I never took a professional degree thinking that, how to go to an ashram and stay there. And, it was a little difficult. But then slowly and gradually, as when the time comes by, how things जब
Yeah,
जो होना है
unfolds.
तभी होता
I
है. So
know.
it just happened, and it was. But till then, I sit down and I think that I was just gathering those skills all this while
Right.
to go on this
Right.
path somehow. So maybe it was destined. Yeah.
Right.
So that's
So
how I
what
landed here.
is, so you tell us with the experience, what is mantra chanting basically?
See, we all know what is mantra.
Yeah,
Mantra. Man means the mind.
mind.
Tra means vehicle. So it
But
is a vehicle of mind.
right,
So on this vehicle, through the mantra, consider it as a
right,
vehicle of your mind, soul, and you create certain vibrations of sound wherein it sets your chemical balance, somehow creates a
right,
balance in your body through which you can unlock the blockages and you
right,
can reach that level of conscious where the manifestation begins. It goes like
right.
that.
It goes like
That's
that.
what mantra is. Yeah.
So yeah, before you were joining, I
We,
was telling people that what mantra is, the way you were telling. Yeah. So tell us
oh,
more
that's
about it.
lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what mantra is actually how it works. We have 84, say, in layman's language, we would say acupressure points or meridian points, we call them, in our mouth.
Right.
And there are two rows on the upper side, and there's one row in the jawline of the upper teeth. So
Okay.
there are mantras. They are such sounds. They are beautifully, our Rishi Munis have done such a great job with the mantras. उन्होंने उनको ऐसे लिखा है that when repeatedly we say them, you will see our tongue touches those points
Right.
repeatedly, time and again, in a rhythmic pattern. You're going on saying that mantra time and again. You're time and again going on touching that point with your tongue, activating that point. When you activate that point, the hypothalamus, the pineal, they radiate, they start working properly, and that
Right.
is where the chemical in your mind, the hormones in your body, the chemical balance sets in. Like, I'll give you a small example. Like we say Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha,
Yeah.
Gayatri mantra, everybody says.
That.
So
Yeah.
when we go tat tat
Yeah.
savitur
Yes.
vareniyam. So it again and again it goes up. And that is why they say, whether you understand the meaning or not, but the pronunciation has to be correct. So
Right.
there's no vehem about it that you will say
Yeah.
wrong, to kuch galat ho jayega. There's nothing of that sort. It's
Right.
just that if you are not pronouncing it correctly, you are not getting the advantage
Exactly. Great.
physically, mentally, spiritually,
Yeah.
that way. That's
So
how it goes.
ये बहुत सारा myth होता है, like probably we do not know, we are not aware of the fact that अगर हम गलत मंत्र like you said बोल देंगे तो कुछ हो जाएगा, like हमने ये सही नहीं बोला. So these are the myths around
Yeah.
us. So how would you clear
Yeah.
them all?
I come across people who say, अगर मैं गलत बोलूंगा तो गलत हो जाएगा, इससे अच्छा है मैं कहूंगा ही नहीं.
Exactly.
It's better not to say rather than say something wrong. It's not that. You go to the right person to learn. You
Right.
go to the teacher. When you will go to the right person, naturally he will teach you the right things. And that is
Right.
how things fall in line. So हमने सबने भी तो सीखा है, गुरु हैं हमारे, कोई तो है ना
Right.
जिसने हमें सिखाया.
Exactly.
We've also learned.
Right.
Nobody is born with it.
Right. That's true. And second question that comes across, like my friends even ask me, what is the effect of mantra chanting on our mind and body? Does it physically affects our body also?
Physically, of course, yes. Our body is controlled by our mind.
Yeah.
Am I right? If
Totally.
you are controlling your mind, see,
Yeah.
nobody can control the mind. Mind is one big task to be controlled.
Exactly.
Because वो silently अपना काम करता रहता है.
Hmm.
Thoughts will come, thoughts will go. There is one Zen quote I read the other day. It said that leave 2 doors open. Let the thought walk in and let the thought walk out. Don't serve it tea.
Oh,
What we
wonderful.
people do, yeah, what we people do is we serve it tea. We tell, बैठ जाओ, आराम करो,
Hmm.
फिर जाना.
Exactly. Bilkul,
So
bilkul.
that is where we go wrong. So
Yeah.
what mantra does is, as I explained you, that there are pressure points.
Yeah.
So they are, sort of working on your chakras.
Right.
Chakras in the sense on the glands which are related to the chakras.
Yeah.
So when you are working on the right kind of uh, points, right in the right way,
Yeah.
तुम्हारा माइंड ठीक है और अगर तुम्हारा माइंड ठीक है तो तुम्हारी डीड्स ठीक है. If your
Right.
deeds are good, your future
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
How you are connected with your relationships,
Yes.
the social norms, it all starts from mind. If I say some certain bad words to you, I am personally not good in my mind, and you will see that something bad, some negative vibes will be coming out of me. I'll be generating those kind of things,
Right.
and then what? You will feel, oh, I don't want to sit with her. I don't
Yeah.
get good vibes.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Physically, you are sending out negative vibes. If you are positive inside, your relationships are good, you are in a happy state of atmosphere, then two more things good you will do.
Right.
Two good people will associate with you, and एक karma banta jata hai of all
That's so
positive people
true.
around.
That's so nice. Also,
That's how it works.
our health. How is our health affected by mantra chanting? Because if we talk about pregnant women, if we are talking about some people who are physically not well, if we talk about pregnancy also, like there's a new life inside you, how does mantra chanting raise your vibrations, change the whole scenario around and inside you?
Oh, uh, see, with in pregnancy, what happens is that there are certain changes in your body happening,
Yeah,
right? You are growing,
yeah,
you are, and even at emotional level, hormones are raging up and down, and there is certain kind of instability in your own emotions also at times,
right,
which some people will understand, some won't.
exactly.
Now, when you are doing mantra chanting, you are actually getting connected to your body. You are
Yes,
becoming aware of those changes, and you will accept those changes. You will notice them because you are in the state of now, in
yeah,
awareness.
right.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's very important to chant during these days to keep yourself. And then, you know what? Like, your post said Garbha Sanskar.
Yeah,
So Garbha Sanskar is one thing, wherein
yes,
it's a very vast field. Garbha
yeah,
Sanskar.
exactly.
It's connected to Ayurveda. It is
Right.
connected to your meditation. It is connected to your yogic exercises. It is connected to your um, what else? And it's like too vast, right?
Yeah,
Now, what happens is when you are meditating,
yeah,
you are actually, in a way, doing Garbha Samvad.
yeah, wonderful. I
What
get
does
it.
Garbha Samvad mean now? Samvad, conversation.
Community, yeah,
Garbha Samvad. Garbha means in the womb. You are
beautiful.
talking to your child. What else do you want?
Exactly.
You know? And when you get connected to your baby
Right.
in the womb, all the emotions, everything
Yeah,
is just passing. That unconditional love the child can feel.
yeah,
And one should do that, whether you are doing mantra chanting or you're not. Get connected to your baby. Talk to
yeah,
the, and I think all the women do,
yeah,
but tell your husband also to do it. Even the
yeah,
father should do it because
exactly.
it is the voice of the child,
Yeah,
the mother, that the
mother.
child hears the most. And he's
Right.
close to that rhythm of her heart. That is when the child is born, you know, if the child is crying and the mother hugs him, he's so comfortable because he is used to this rhythm,
Right.
that heartbeat. He is aware of it from the day
Yeah.
he took, you know, he
Yeah.
was there in the uterus.
Yeah. Right.
And as far as the advantages of mantra chanting go, it is not only in the womb.
Yeah.
The effects are seen even after birth.
Right.
In the sleeping pattern, in the breastfeeding pattern,
Yeah.
and even when the child grows, he is more he's more aware.
Yeah.
That child is more aware with the surrounding,
Right.
because in the womb he has been taught so many things, as we all know.
Yeah.
About that
Arjuna.
Chakravyuh. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. His
Arjuna.
son and the Chakravyuh,
Exactly.
he had broken to Abhimanyu,
Yeah.
So it is there. It is in our
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah.
And
True.
कौन सा ऐसा धर्म है जिसमें prayer नहीं है, chanting नहीं है? It's everywhere. In all the religions, chanting is there. But Sanskrit chanting,
Yeah.
is something, the icing on the cake, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
So you are true, because I was reading day before that now Western science also has adopted this thing that the Sanskrit and the Ayurveda and the yogis have been, referring it to, that this chanting, they call it affirmations. That's their
Exactly.
way. So the chanting actually calms your mind to a level that your physical disease gets out. Like the
You are
chanting
right.
has that much power in us.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. The affirmations, I'm not condemning anything, but affirmations are there. They do have their own way of working. To unlock, as I told you, the chemical balance of the
Yeah,
brain, the mind, to unlock those blockages, for those affirmations to go up to that area
right.
again, you need to unlock a certain blockages.
Yeah,
And they are done with yogic exercises,
yeah.
breath work, and chanting, mantra chanting.
Wonderful.
It is a package.
So coming down to the same thing, how do we start with it? Like for a person who is a layman, who's mentally stressed out, because stress is a part and parcel of our life. If he wants to do this, he wants to indulge in this, how does he start about?
See, first of all, the environment should be created.
Yes.
Try to practice meditation or chanting, meditation through chanting,
Yeah,
in a particular place every day.
right,
Do it, be committed to it for 40 days.
right,
Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be for an hour. Okay?
right.
The room has to be very serene, calm, quiet corner somewhere in your house, or, and you can have fragrance in that room if it suits the lady, and she's
Yeah,
not allergic to it.
yeah,
Then what you do is that it is not this that you have to learn the mantra. I mean, you have to know the meaning of the mantra. I mean,
yeah,
you have to just chant those mantras, select a few, chant the mantras, and see which one resonates with you. You have to see
okay.
which one resonates with you. And then
Right.
repeat it, say 5 times, 10 times, increasing it every week, Monday, like every week, you are increasing the repetition, adding in a few more. And the ones you resonate with,
Yeah,
check them out, and then go into the depth of the mantra.
right.
See the meaning. It's like that. And, then as you go.
Yeah. Any sort of exercises one should do before starting mantra chanting?
Yes, there are exercises. Um, because what actually the reason behind is doing these exercises, as I told you, that they open up a few blockages. Now those
Right.
blockages can be in the form of toxins.
Right.
Now I'll come to Ayurveda.
Yes.
Ayurveda says that we have toxins in naturally, toxins can be in the form of undigested food material, undigested thoughts, undigested something in your mind, which the body doesn't want, which is
Yeah.
negative. So all these are toxins of various kinds. And these toxins, they take place in the spaces in our joints.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
depends. Somebody has shoulder pain, somebody has hip joint pain, somebody has knees pain. It can be stored anywhere, it can show up
Oh,
anywhere,
yeah.
depending on what kind of toxin it is.
Okay.
Where you are having pain, what sort of pain you're having. It can be, you can diagnose to a certain extent. The specialists can diagnose.
Yeah.
So, what happens is it is called the toxins. They are stored in your body. And then when you will sit for chanting, you'll be like, oh, I can't sit. I need a rest. Oh, I can't do this. I can't sit on the maybe comfortably for more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Then how are you going to meditate? How are you going to sit if your physical body will not allow you to sit in a position for a longer period of time? So for
Right.
that, also you need those exercises. So
Okay.
just loosening up. You don't have to go into very deep asanas. But yes, if everything is going on well, if you're, what you call it, if the doctor allows you, that is very important. You can certainly do a few asanas, and those asanas can be done with modification.
Right.
Like Uttan Padasana, that is
Right.
forward bend, right?
Forward
You know
bend.
it.
Yeah.
And forward bend किया, जरूरत नहीं है आपको दोनों पैरों को जोड़ के करने की. You can do
हाँ
1
जी.
foot आगे, 1 foot पीछे to maintain the balance.
Right.
As your viewers must be knowing it.
Yeah.
So this is how, with props you can do it.
Exactly.
Like even the meditation you can do with props. So it all depends. If you have an expert by your side, so he will ensure that you are comfortable and your
Yeah.
journey through this period of these 9 months is,
Yeah.
looked after. And Garbha Sanskara starts, what, say,
Before
almost six
even.
months
Yeah.
before and
Before.
ends 2 years baad. So it's a
Exactly.
beautiful phase, depending on the
Exactly.
season, on
Yeah.
the climate, on the place, on everything around you,
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
So, okay, when one gets pregnant or even before it, okay, so the whole mantra has an energy. So I think we basically raise our vibrations through it.
Exactly, you're right.
So, and the child is actually adapting to what you are doing because, as you have said, the mother's voice is the only and largely it is the recognized thing by the baby. So,
Yeah,
the energy of that mantra, what do you say, is imbibed by the child as well? Does it?
certainly. Whatever the mother is doing is going to the baby. Always remember. That is why they
Yes.
say, do not do any such activity. Like, you can't see a horror movie during those times.
Yeah,
What sort of hormones are you going to generate?
exactly.
Exactly. So you have to be very, there should be calmness, tranquility, mentally, physically, emotionally. You should be very stable so that, and you should have a nice hobby, maybe a
Yeah.
pottery, making, painting, anything. And that is another way of meditating. And then even that will affect the child. When the child comes to this world, you get that child, you will see he will have those traits in him. It
Yeah.
happens. Yeah, it does.
So if we talk about mood swings, today I'm having a very bad day, but I really want to do mantra chanting. But with that set of mind, I'm not able to sit down. So what should I do so that I can
Exactly.
actually sit down? What should I do? Food,
Yeah.
maybe. What are the things that you
No.
advise?
First of all, I must tell you, you should know what is meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation is the conversation with yourself, with your inner self.
Right.
It is your time. I'll call it me time. You spend it with yourself. Breath is the first thing that we take when we come to the when we take birth. रोने से पहले भी सांस आती है. So you breathe first, and the last thing you do is breath. It goes out and never enters. Right? So tell me one thing. How many of us from this journey, in and out wali journey of our breath, get connected to our breath? How often? How often?
Rarely. Not much.
24 hours may, there are days when we'll say, okay, I'll meditate tomorrow. Okay, I'll sit tomorrow. Today I'm busy. But the breath is always taking care of you without you knowing it. It's going in, it's coming out.
Yeah.
It's doing everything for you. So what I want to say is that when, I'm sorry, I got a little off. What was your question?
The question was like, if I am mentally very upset today, I have my mood swing. So how do I keep myself in that mode that I actually see the mantra chanting thing?
Yeah. So for that kind of state, look, as a beginner, you can't just one day you are off mood and you'll sit down and you'll do meditation or ho jayega. It's not done. ऋषि मुनियों ने सारे सारे जीवन लगा दिए meditation की state में पहुंचने के लिए. What we people have to do is that we have to first of all know what is meditation. Secondly, meditation cannot be forced upon. It is not an act. It just happens. This is another thing you should keep in mind. Now, when you are sitting down to meditate, thoughts will come, thoughts will go, because that is the job of mind. You cannot tell your kidney to stop one fine day. You cannot tell your liver to stop. You cannot tell your mind to stop. If the thoughts will come, thoughts will go. But you have to sit down. You have to make that habit that from this time to this time, I have to do it at one certain place. 20 minutes a day, I have to do it. You have to control. You have to train your mind. And mind is a big monkey. Very difficult to train mind. But it's difficult. It's not impossible. So when you sit down to meditate, you have to find for yourself which meditation you can resonate with. Because meditation is also of many types. Got it? Now coming back to your question, when you have done all this groundwork, and then if you will sit down on a bad mood day, you know, you will feel that, yes, let me do this today. Okay, I did this, I resonated with painting. Maybe it's my bad day today, let me paint.
Right.
You know, but then you have to find out for yourself what is best for you. Painting, writing, you know, coloring. Just some people just use a coloring book to color. So all these but at the same time, if you will chant mantra, you will be, you know, you have to memorize those mantras. You have to resonate with them, and then you will understand them. And then when you sit with them, धीरे धीरे तुम्हारा connection ना बहुत जल्दी बनता है. You don't take too much time to get connected. Then you'll keep doing repeatedly. It's like making a vegetable. When you can keep making it, that dish turns out to be very good. The moment you'll just enter the kitchen and you know what you have to make. So same is the case with chanting, meditation. The more you will practice, the better you will become. Even on a bad day, it is a reason to do meditation. Do it. Sit down. Let the thoughts come and let them go out. Look at them like an observer. Now this is the answer to your question. Look at them as an observer, like a cloud in the sky. When you are looking at a cloud, the cloud comes and then the cloud just vanishes somewhere. So that thought, don't say don't come. Let it come. But see it go. See it go. That's how.
And I believe the sky does not change even when the clouds are there. It's
that
as
is our
blue
inner
as
self.
it is. Yeah.
That is our inner self. That is our soul. Very good, Mati. That is the
Yeah.
soul. वो वैसे का वैसे ही है. It's just cloudy. And there are days, when we don't clear them, it becomes gray.
So, ma'am, let's do something of what we are telling. So, I want viewers and myself to experience this right now. So, let's do something. What do you say?
Let everybody sit in a comfortable position and maybe on the chair, on the bed, whichever way they want. And for another 5 to 7 minutes, we'll just, do this session. Now, in this session, what we'll do today is like Om chanting. We'll start with Om. And the Om chanting has to be done very gently and nicely, slowly, softly. And you have to visualize that you are chanting from your heart chakra. जैसे एक लोटस की स्टेम होती है ना खाली, like a pipe. So from the heart, O, A goes till nose to the nostrils, and then Ma is here on this chakra, the third eye chakra. So from here to here, 5 times we'll do Om, and then yes, of course, अपने गुरु को प्रणाम करेंगे जिनसे हमने ये स्टडी ली है. फिर हर काम करने से पहले we have to invoke the blessings of Ganesh ji. So there's a Ganesh mantra I'll chant, Ganpati. Then because by chanting Ganpati's prayer, what it means is Ganpati. Gan means all the whole creation. Be it insects, be it birds, be it the subtle, the celestial beings, the human beings, उन सब के वो देवता हैं. तो जब आप उनकी पूजा करते हो, you get the blessings of everybody in this planet, space, beyond that. So it's all collective. So Ganesh ji ki Vandana is very important. After that, let's chant the Gayatri Mantra, which as I just told you. Okay. And then after that, we'll do a mantra in which we will be asking for happiness and well-being of whole planet because of these COVID days.
Yes, for sure.
And we'll end up with a little bit of subtle breathing, Sahaj Pranayam. Okay. So it will be like a small session. We'll start with 3 times Om chanting. So let's sit with our mudra, chin mudra, with our palms facing the roof and eyes closed. I'll keep my eyes open. So it's Om. You can repeat.
Ma'am, your voice was not audible. Can you repeat?
Okay. Om Gurubhyo Namaha.
Your voice is cracking. There is a little bit issue in the network.
Is it okay now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. Om Gurubhyo Namaha.
Om Gurubhyo Namaha.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganpataye Namaha.
Om Karpur Gauram Karunavataram Sansar Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namah. Oh. So this was the Shivji's mantra. And let's start with the Gayatri mantra. Om Bhu Bhava Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhava Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag. Om sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keeping your eyes closed, just internalize all the vibrations that you have generated with this practice. Stay connected with your breath. Just feel the space generated for all the positivity. Inhaling and exhaling. From here, keeping your eyes closed, get connected to your breath. Without modulating or changing your breath, just visualize your inhales and your exhales through your nostrils. Feel the air on the walls of your nostrils. Feel the temperature. It's cool when it goes in and warm when it comes out. From here, take your focus to the back of the mouth and feel the breath in the upper part of your throat. Inhaling and exhaling. Take the focus to your throat. The breath in the upper area of the throat. From here, it goes through your trachea and your bronchial tubes to the lungs. Feel your lungs filled with air, expanding on the inhalation and relaxing on the exhale. Feel the rib cage with your inner eyes, with that air. With every inhale, the rib cage expands and contracts. The sides of the rib cage, the back of the rib cage. Inhale and exhale. And as the diaphragm moves, with that moves your abdomen, takes the focus to the abdomen. See the rise and the fall with your mind's eye of your abdomen. The navel moving outwards and back towards the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Stay connected. Take a few breaths from your nostril to the abdomen and exhale from the abdomen through your nostril. Inhaling and exhaling. And now, getting your awareness back to this whole body as one unit. Come to the room you are in. Move your fingers and your toes. And if you feel like, open your eyes slowly and gently. Rubbing your palms, placing them on your eyes, generating the prana energy, the healing energy, and thanking the divine force for everything that we have. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was so wonderful.
Thank you, Nivriti.
Even though I kept my eyes open so that I could see if it's not, time's not.
But
going.
I was like, I couldn't open.
I felt, yeah, I still felt the energy with my eyes open. So wonderful.
I couldn't open. Thank you. This is how
So
it happens, you know. That
So,
when you keep doing.
So what time do you recommend, minimum time to practice this every day for a woman who's pregnant, even who's trying to pregnant?
All up to you. If you are sitting there for an hour meditating and you don't get connected even for half a minute or 1 minute, the point is not there. But initially, yes, you won't get connected. So don't get disheartened. Keep practicing. You know, keep doing. One day will come when you will feel the change. It just sets in. You cannot do anything about it. It happens. Yeah, and nobody can explain you what feeling you will get because it is all individual. It all varies. There are
True.
days when you don't want to talk to anyone. You just want to be
Right.
silent. There are days when even a Bollywood song you get connected with God. So
Yeah.
it's all here, you know.
It's all in the mind.
All in the mind, and mind is controlled by meditation.
Yeah. So
So
one
you can
quick
make whole
mantra,
world. Yeah, please.
that you would suggest for people who are working or like with the lifestyle where they cannot sit with themselves for long, like 1 hour is long for them. So 10 minutes,
Gayatri,
15 minutes.
Gayatri mantra.
Gayatri mantra.
Gayatri
Right.
mantra. Even Hare, if they don't have time to go through it, or they want a simple language, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare is a
Right.
beautiful thing to recite.
Right.
इतना भी करते रहो, मन में करते रहो, बोलो नहीं. Even that is
Hmm.
very beautiful. It has its own powers.
Right.
Yeah, just have to go on with it.
So, guys who
And
all are with us, please listen to her. This is the power of your mind that you can
yeah,
reveal with
and
these mantras.
even when you are having bath, it should be
Yeah.
considered a sacred thing, you know. I mean, while to cleanse your aura, to
Yeah.
cleanse the the energy field around you. So even
Yes.
at that time, you can chant like our
Right.
elders used to do, if you remember. I
Yes.
don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So all these things are very important. It's sad that we people are running after the Westerners, and the Westerners are coming back to
Coming to
our,
us. True.
and it's and everything is coming back from their perspective.
Yes.
We see, okay, science has
Exactly.
approved it, so it's done. But if
Yeah.
you sit down and you think, what is this? It went from us, from our culture, and
Yeah.
it's gone there, accepted there, and then it comes back to us,
Right.
packaged.
Validations. Yeah. Validation.
Yeah, that's
So
what we
one
look
quick
forward to.
mantra that I personally believe, and I feel you would also reckon with it. Om. Om is something that is irrelevant of religion also. Like many religions believe in the power of Om.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's the universal uh, this thing, sound.
sounds.
That is the sound. And our Rishi Munis knew that sound. That's a cosmic sound. It's a sound which
Yeah.
is being generated by all these planets in the galaxy on the permanent basis. That's the sound of the space. And as they say that we have the universe we are in the universe and the universe is within us. So
Yes.
actually you're generating that sound. The connection is there.
Yeah.
The connection is there. You do a om and you get connected. इससे छोटा मंत्र तो हो ही नहीं सकता ना.
इससे बड़ा
It's
और इससे
beautiful.
छोटा नहीं हो सकता. Right.
Exactly. So it's so simple.
Yeah.
Life is so simple. Why complicate it?
Right.
But yes, every mantra has its own. There is one Vishnu mantra. It
Yeah.
says Lord Vishnu's names, and it dispels all the negativity. And कोई भी अगर आप काम कर रहे हैं तो उसमें आपका help करता है and provides you that strength, to go through a bad phase. It's
Yeah.
Om Anchutai Namaha, Anantai Namaha, Govindai Namaha. Such a three words
Right.
and three names of Vishnu. It's a beautiful mantra. Do it 32 times every day. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's like
Thank
that.
you.
It's yeah.
No, it's
So there
been a
are
wonderful
there are
journey.
yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for calling me. And once again, happy
Thank you.
Independence Day to all of you.
Thank you, Vindhya ma'am. It was a wonderful
Thanks.
session. I believe everybody's benefited with it, and we can start our spiritual journey through chanting and through meditating very well. So, thank you for
Thank you so
guiding
much.
us, and we are
Thanks
blessed to
so
have
much,
you.
Nivriti. Thanks for calling me and considering me worth coming on this
Oh,
platform.
that it's my pleasure. It's all my pleasure to have you,
Gratitude.
and this give us this wisdom that you have gathered over the
Thank you
years,
so
and
much.
it is
Thank you
so
so
quick.
much.
Thanks to Instagram for having this. And have a great evening, everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye.